What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead universe, and it's about time they got the spinoffs right. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead, and of course the Daryl Dixon show. Spoiler warning. But I'm loving the Daryl Dixon show. How about you? I think it's the best spinoff they've made to date. How about you? So out of Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, Dead City, Tales of the Walking Dead, right? Like, this wins, hands down. Dead City is second, but I think this show is first by a mile. And it's only 2 episodes, and at first, I said it, I wasn't sure about the show. Daryl goes to France, Daryl's European vacation. Is it going to make sense? I still don't know how he ended up this way. How did he tie himself to a boat? How did he get there? How did he get there? At this point, I don't care. It makes enough sense to me where I'm like, okay, cool. He's here. He's there. He wants to get back. It's not like he's here by choice. We saw a couple different walkers. Well, one variant walker for sure, a burner. So we'll see other ones. So that'll be explored a little more. Is it nonsense? Does it make sense? I don't know, but it is what it is. Now, Daryl being Daryl, he can carry a show. But he's getting help from other cast members. And it's good. You know, he's meeting people outside the United States. A lot of them speak English, which helps out a lot. But Daryl doesn't understand stuff. He's being saved by nuns and taken in and protected and helped and nursed back to health. That's kind of what happens with Daryl. And yeah, Daryl probably should have been bit here by one of the hundreds of walkers that were in the moat. But Daryl has plot armor. We know that. He's not going to die, regardless of how much red is around him. Cadron is there. He's a villain. He needs to be a little more villainous, but he's all right. I do like the idea with the kids. Reminds me of Hook, Peter Pan, the Lost Boys kind of thing. Is that what they were going for? I don't know, but it worked. And again, Daryl is getting help from the other characters, mainly Isabel. The Isabel backstory was good. It was like a movie. I was interested. I like this character already. Laurent, he's okay. Is he going to be a hybrid? Is he going to be a daywalker? Is he going to be this? Is he going to be that? I don't know. I just hope it makes sense. But nonetheless, I'm invested. Yes, it feels like The Last of Us. Is it the same? No. Is it different? Yes. Is it very similar? Yes. But again, France, Paris, the backstory, it drew me in right away. Like, this could have been its own movie, right? Isabel was captivating enough to be like, wow, her sister, the baby, this. It kind of didn't even need Daryl. It could have been an episode on Tales of the Walking Dead. It would have been like, wow, the start of the zombie apocalypse, I'm guessing it was in France. Well, at least it was here when Isabel was there, clubbing it up, partying it up, doing this, doing that, going home. And it was cool to see the outbreak from a different perspective. And it just worked. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, some things work, some things don't. Even when they don't make the most sense. Like, who was the guy that picked her up? I don't know, I guess some guy that helped her out in the clubs or some sugar daddy. But when she tried to get on the train, you saw that the world was starting to break down. Stuff was happening. Are they going to explore that more? I don't know. Do they need to? Maybe. It would be nice to find out more information about the start of the zombie apocalypse. But we already got more information than other shows that lasted multiple seasons. So we're probably going to go back to Paris, and that's probably going to be where the big conclusion of this first season is. You know, it's only 6 episodes, but it's going to be sad because we believe that this girl is going to be a walker that we're going to see. And they have a way, the writing has a way of drawing us in and having all the emotions. And I'm wondering if Daryl is going to go back to Isabel's apartment, and that's where we'll see the walker little girl that was on the scooter. But I'm kind of interested to see what happens with Daryl when he left the Commonwealth. Like, where is this? Did he get to Canada? The Northeast? Is this Maine? New Hampshire? You know, like, it could be any of those places. Who's this guy? Why is Daryl not able to get away from this guy? I don't know yet, but this season on Daryl Dixon. So again, it feels like The Walking Dead. This show feels most like The Walking Dead than any other show so far, which is great. right? That's what we want. We want to see connections, callbacks, stuff that makes sense. The walkers here on the boat, we're going to get that explored more, obviously, because Daryl was on here. We see him jumping off the boat into the water, or the ship, I should say. I want to say boat, but the ship that we saw at the end of the first episode with the captain and the lady that we're hoping for a CRM connection. Does it need to be? No. Would it be nice? I think so. But the fact that we're going to see probably more variant walkers, like runners, burners, I don't know what else is out there. And I kind of like not knowing the spoilers. I like watching week to week, and it's going to be a little much when it's 6 episodes and then we're done. We're like, oh man. And we have Fear the Walking Dead and that, that show. We'll just say that. But Daryl's going to get captured again, going to be in some fighting pit, and we're going to see another variant walker that's going to be running at Daryl. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We know Daryl ain't going to die, because Daryl don't die. The plot armor is thick. And the fact that Carol should be showing up in season 2 should be awesome. Dead City is a good show. Daryl Dixon is a good show. And it's about time they got it right. Yes, we have Daryl, Negan, Maggie. 3 big stars and characters from The Walking Dead. And we didn't have that in the other shows, right? The World Beyond didn't really have that. Tales of the Walking Dead had, Alpha and stuff there. Fear the Walking Dead didn't have that until Morgan showed up. But the people that really enjoyed Fear the Walking Dead said that it sucked after Morgan got there. And they didn't know what they wanted to do with the show. It's all over the place. The craziness that they're doing there, painting themselves in corners, it's just all over the place in my opinion. And so we have Negan and Maggie and Daryl, and then eventually Carol, that are carrying the Walking Dead universe. And of course, Rick and Michonne next year. But it's about time they're getting stuff right in the Walking Dead universe. Do you agree? Or do you think Fear the Walking Dead was good? World Beyond was good? I mean, they had their moments, and it was cool to see some elaboration on the story and just some stuff that was going to answer some questions. But overall, I feel like this Daryl show feels more like The Walking Dead than anything else. And it really works for me. I know the other shows wanted to try different things, but to me, it just didn't work. But overall, I'm really enjoying the Daryl Dixon show. How about you? And I'm excited to see this guy next year. And of course, Michonne, my favorite character. Rick and Michonne, Daryl Dixon Season 2, Dead City Season 2. The future of The Walking Dead is still looking good. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe. And as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys.